My name is Ryan Clark. I am the creator of highfashionliving.com. We want to be the place that you go whenever you need anything about fashion, lifestyle, travel. So I'm excited to have the opportunity to bring a group of my very close-knit friends together for an experience where they'll have some of the best food curated by Allison, some of the best handcrafted drinks made by Skylar.
I'm Allison Roman, and I'm a food writer, and I'm also working on my first cookbook. I'm really looking forward to working with Skylar because I know he's gonna come with a total awesome menu of like really kind of interesting, bolder flavors. So the idea that I'm working with somebody doing these really cool, sort of more experimental cocktails is really interesting to me.
My name's Skylar Hunton. I'm one of the senior bartenders at Tiger Mama in Boston. The interesting thing about being able to put on a party for these super exclusive VIPs, it really allows us to give them something that they haven't seen before. You're never gonna have it anywhere else, and you're only ever gonna get it from us. And it's only ever gonna happen this once.
So the general vibe of the menu is sort of creating food that you can eat all night long, mix it together if you want. Nothing has to be served super hot out of the oven. And so for the salmon, it's sort of this indulgent, you cover it in olive oil, which is a lot of olive oil, but it slow cooks in the oven with a bunch of citrus and chilies, and it is the best way to eat salmon, I think.
When I read that on the menu you sent to me, I was like, oh, I gotta do a cocktail that has a little bit of spice in it to go along with that. And that's my aperitivo cocktail. It's gonna be gin, ancho reyes, which is a smoked ancho pepper liqueur, lime juice, and then the sweetening ingredient I'm using is an agave syrup. And I wanna grill habaneros and jalapeno peppers and blend that into the syrup. The garnish, how I envision it is taking a bell pepper to a mandolin and kind of twisting those up into lovely kind of red bell pepper knots over the top of the cocktail. And then around the rim, a little bit of salt. Flavors will be huge and start off the night with kind of a bang.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be really great.
So tonight is all about a meeting of the mind between creatives. So we have bloggers, influencers, people from the fashion industry, and people from the music industry. So tell me about your first drink and why it's so important to set the tone for tonight.
So the cocktail that opens the party is definitely one that's gonna set the tone for how the whole night's gonna go. So I chose things that I wouldn't usually see in a cocktail or on a cocktail menu, things that are a little bit assertive and really, really flavorful to start the night off. And from there, we just move into more and more interesting flavors as the night evolves.
So kind of a conversation starter, a little bit, right?
You want to ease them into the night.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's a great night.
Cheers. This is my take on a tiki cocktail. I made some ingredients that I don't think I'm going to be making again for a while. One of them was pistachio orgeat. I also did cucumber juice.
This is a fried spelt and roasted wild mushroom salad. And what this is chanterelles and oyster mushrooms and maitakes, and that's tossed with a little bit of crisped up spelt.
This party let me off of my leash. The idea of playing it safe just to create mass appeal for a cocktail doesn't necessarily need to be the route that you take. Creativity, for creativity's sake, pushes me in that direction more and more.
I've been to a lot of events, and this was definitely a very unique and one-of-a-kind experience. It's very rare that you get a group of individuals that are all in these really awesome creative fields, and towards the end of the night, you would have never guessed that none of us knew each other before tonight.
Tonight, I can just say it in one word, magic. It was authentic. The food was amazing. The drinks were incredible. And the people had probably one of the best times of their lives. Cheers, everybody!
So, I don't know about you, but I think that was a pretty successful party. And we end with a dance party on a rooftop in Soho on a Friday night. Sounds like a pretty once-in-a-lifetime situation.
It was a very exclusive, entertaining evening for us, I would say.
Yeah.
And if you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, please subscribe to the GQ channel.